day, me fellow Garbos. Yeah, we're back in the Hooligan Division on week 2, round 2. Guess what? It's our bonus broadcast. We're showing you the other fantastic game. Let's flip the coin. Let's check the coin. Let's keep the coin. Hooligan Division buys its debts always. We gotta show you this first battle here because guess what? These teams in the Hooligan Division are giving everything they've got, as you saw in the last. So guess what? It's a treat. We got to show you this one here. This is a battle everyone was looking forward to. It's Khemri versus the Ogres. As you can see here, the Khemri normally would be thinking, you know what, we've got 4 big guys here. We don't have really stupid. You know, we're looking good. We should cruise. What the suck is that? Oh god, the bigness smell. He's even got a spare one on the end. Mind if he decides to really go balls deep. Oh boy, there's a thought, isn't it? So you can see the Khemri team has 1 reserve. It's a loner of all things because, well, they've spent the money. They've gotten the star player there. Yes, it's attack. And you can see here, strength 4. He's got the strip ball, break tackle, juggernaut, and of course the block. So that's what his job is. Basically get in there, hit him some more. As for the wonderful Ogre team, as has been discussed several times before, boy have they started collecting skills. Guards, he's even got the block on this one, 2 break tackles for smashing in. There's the star of the Hooligan Division there, Jean Grey. Hope you survive, lad, hope you survive. There we go! Next reroll. And the excitement is about to begin. As you can see, 4 rerolls in the Khemri team. They even got the fame this one, 3 rolls. They've got the apothecary. There's even cheerleaders getting involved. In fact, in this time, the Khemri even used cheerleader. Yes, they actually have those things. Someday they'll actually show them on the sidelines like the old days. Again, quality of life, they'll get to it. So let's get on with the solid fisting in the front line. This is what terrifies the Khemri team right off the bat. It's smashdowns right along the line. Even the strike 6-1. Bob's your uncle. They're L down. Fortunately, nothing cracks. He doesn't have to worry about the K this time. Well, now he's got the preliminaries, and it's a good solid turn by the Ogres, because look, Bonehead hasn't happened yet. There's our Eddie. And now he gets a good solid punch down on the star player. Down he goes. Well done, chap. You've got the ball. And not missing a trick here. Shaky foul. Eddie comes. It's trampoline time. And yeah, there goes the star. Get it in. He's gone real early in the game. Of course, he blows his own regeneration. Unfortunately, Constable Air does actually catch the one there. Apparently, there is some kind of contract between the Star Players Guild and the Referees Guild. I'm sorry, lads. He's got to call that one. Well, now it's only the Khemri. Well, from their viewpoint, hey, we got rid of a Snotling. Yay. As the Ogre team, well, quite frankly, well, that's a major player out of the game. Huge investment in resources by the Khemri. Well, now what? Your interesting solution to deal with the Snotling problem, well, he's not there no more. There's one. Well, that was quick. This is the only problem in this game, unfortunately. Anytime that little ones get near the big ones, well, expect a lot of carnage. Well, this is what we were promised. Lots and lots of carnage. So how the Ogres want to deal with this one here? Well, so far so good. They're right now. There we go. He blows the reroll early. Gets in there. It's the block. He definitely wanted that one. Down he goes. It's only a stun. But now here come the wee buggers. And here they come. He might even try and strop this one in. That's a perfect possibility considering the Doom Guardians only do move 4. I actually could march this down the field and actually use the Ogres as a very strong escort. Yeah, lots of luck to the Khemri bashing their way through. It looks like the big huge one, number 6 here. 6 strength. He might be the one who has to do all the bloody work. And not missing a beat. Well, the Ogre team is making sure he's staying down. Turn 2. Alright, Khemri. Time to shuffle those bones. Get your heart beating for the first time in 3,000 fucking years. It is. Strength 6. Blitzing back in. He's got him. Down he goes. Can he break through? No, unfortunately not. And now the Khemri are going to have to stop doing things they really don't want to do here. Normally they'd be very eager to stick in on the Tomb Guardians, but not this game. Indeed, this game they're rather conservative this time, as they know, facing this much money blow, if he gets them down, gets an armored break, it could be a really bad day. There's a quick 2 dice, he gets it. And you can see, yep, he's definitely not staying stuck in. Well, as you can see here, the Ogres, of course, have their own plan. It looks like they're deciding here they're going to set up the second cage right up in the front. Give all kinds of problems. That's an unfortunate push me, push you, not what he wants. Certainly his great plan, well, hasn't worked quite the way it was supposed to. But as you can see here, he's having a remarkable chain of success with telling his players, you know, what to do. Well, here come the young lads. Come on! Come on! Who can do it? Got to encourage the little blighters, don't you? It's like dwarves, you know? Well, these ones are definitely cuter than any sucking dwarf I've ever seen. And there we go. Turn 3. And the Khemri have all kinds of problems to try and figure out here. Now, as you can see here, unfortunately, they're actually already down 2 snotlings. One on the, unfortunately, mandatory constable head ejection. Well, that's what happens when you fail a star player, as I explained. And, of course, the kamikaze kill on the other player. So, here you see, Khemri team. Team Guardians being extremely conservative, including the rest of his teams deciding to be extremely conservative. It's actually the best option here. I'll say it for whiskey and coffee in the morning. That's the way you're supposed to have it. Double, double, lads. Right. Well, you can see what's going on here. He'd like to foul out another one of the Tomb Guardians, considering the success of the previous foul, but so far not happening. Alright, let's try more dice. Let's see if that works. Yeah, yes it does. Once again the Khemri breathe a sigh of relief. Now not missing a trick here. I'd like to have this little fellow volunteer for the pummeling brigade. There's a critical crack right there. Down he goes. Solid, solid blow. Missed next game. And again, regeneration's just not what it used to be. Khemri really starting to have a problem here with all 6 mighty blows on the field. Hey, come back here. Come on. Come on. Stop getting drunk, you cameraman. Now, here's where it gets fun. He's decided to move the young lad back here. And, of course, not missing this one here. +4. Come on, trampoline. Unfortunately, Constable Ed, he's keeping an eye on that one. He decides to eject the second one right off the bat. Great game where Constable Ed's actually paying attention. Well, that's not actually very good from the Ogre's viewpoint. That's a perfect foul, but, well, that's going to hurt. Khemri decide, you know what? Well, we've got to start doing something about this. We're still gradually running out of players. And the Khemri team decide to take advantage of this little scrum to actually move the positioning of the field up to try and keep the Ogres nicely contained. It's not a bad idea. Unfortunately, it looks like that poor lad here is going to take a few more. Now, there's a brave brave it. He gets 2 dice uphill. He got him. And again, Ogres not missing a trick here, smashing away. They'd really like to get this one off the field. And once again, can't quite crack that armor. Ah, here comes the little wee bugger. Come on. It's turn 5. Well, you've got 3 more turns to march down the field. You can maybe run it. Ah, there goes a precious reroll there on the 1 and 9. Yeah, it's push me, push you. Well, now the Ogres have got to get stuck in. No, there's a good smash down. Can he actually break this one? As yes, he can. That is huge at this point, yeah. And not again. Regeneration. 3 for 3. Fail. But finally, a bonehead finally comes in. And now he decides, you know what? Not taking a chance. Trampoline time. Ed's 3 for 3. Unbelievable. Talk about topsy-turvy. Sure, the regeneration's not working, but this is solving your problem. He's losing all his snotlings. And now, crazy as that sounds, that's actually a big problem later on. He needs those players because, well, quite frankly, he's got a big advantage, but every time they get ejected, there they go, and he's not even getting the results he wants. That is now, again, nothing done to the Tomb Guardian. Well, they promised excitement for us here, folks, and they deliver. Welcome to the Hooligan Division, eh? I'm starting to wonder if next turn here, you know, Constable Ed's just going to eject one on principle. Ah, finally, he just goes to good old-fashioned hitting, and that pays off. He gets the bell rung. That's a big mummy out of there. And now this is the chance they were looking for. It's time to smash through. And they've decided they've got to pick a side, and here they go. Yeah, he's got the markup. He's got the next markup. Yep, those are the only players. It could really be a big problem. And it comes. And he's got them. That's just down. Where's the little bugger going? He's going to have to tuck himself in. Oh, it's possibly risky. Oh, but he makes it. Talk about going for crazy, and here it comes. Big, huge run across the field. He re-rolls. He gets him. Ah, it's only a stun. Lucky him. But the ball's definitely free, and now, unfortunately, the Ogres have actually got to try and pick this bloody thing up. Yeah, it's mutual. Both players down. Is anyone going to score this thing? Suddenly, like I said, you need your snotlings. You don't have anyone to pick up this ball anytime soon, except for the Ogres. Ah, there's number 4. Like I said, there's number 4. 4th failed regeneration. There's a quick reroll. It's a push away. And now he actually has to try even get close to the ball. Can he actually get it? No, he doesn't. 1 off. Like I said, he had a snotling. Snotling gets the ball. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Push, push. I'm sorry, lad. You can't score. All that effort, he can't get a score. And suddenly, it's payback time. Well, there's the Apothecary to bring back that one, Ogre. But finally, as predicted, this one Tomb Guardian finally puts one right back in. It's got to have been feeling all one way at this rate here. Here's the quick blitz down here. He's helping. Can I make it another one? He re-rolls it. There's a solid hit. It's Grimly, it's only a stun. And oh, look what he's doing. He's deciding, you know what? He's got to get rid of this snotling. Oh dear, Constable Ed, where were you on that one? Clearly, favoritism shown by the Referees Guild on this game. Suddenly the secret's out. It's clearly in disguise there. That can't be Constable Ed. That's got to be Constable Frank. He's definitely on the take for the Khemri. That is where all the money is going this game. Well, the Ogres are making sure no one's scoring this drive. Oh, of course, now he gets the ball and it doesn't matter. He just doesn't have enough squares. He's too short. And there's something you rarely get to see. The attempted an ogre pass to ogre pass. Now, unfortunately, that didn't quite work. If it had been a keg of beer, maybe. Not missing a trick here. The Khemri have decided they got to thin these numbers out. There's the second big hit. Here we go. Well, it's only a down, but does he decide, does he want to risk another foul? And I think you're seeing what the answer is to that one here. Oh, he's made his decision. He's picked one. And he comes. It's fortunately only a stun, and yep, clearly Constable Frank is the one doing the duty here, not our favourite. So, fairness has nothing to do with this game. But look at the failed regenerations out, and the KO even doesn't come back. Khemri, suddenly, huge problems. 5 players out, they only had the one substitute. Yes, you've got that, that's all that's left after the first half. If it hadn't been for the corrupt and bribed official, this would be a very different game. Well, now the new Snotling crew has definitely shown up here. And there is quite the wall of ogre in the front. How does he deal with this one? You've got 8 turns, you're Khemri, but unfortunately, yes, you are outnumbered. Hell, the number of ogres almost outnumbers you. Oh, the fans, they don't like it. They don't like it at all. There's a quick stun. And Khemri has decided once again they have got to get to work here, trying to trim down the ogre line. There's an all solid good fist. That's another one down. Can you make it 3? Now it's push me, push you. And now, Khemri. This is where they pucker up every time. He's using a precious reroll now. He's got it. That puts him down to 2. Now he's just going to bide his time because he needs to know he's got a pathway through. Well, finally, the ogres have started tweeting on Face now, and you can see the results. Well, that's it. He's bringing the other one in. He makes the break. Oh, look where he's going here. That's a diabolical plan. He's through. And then he comes lumbering. Don't feel quite so safe now. It's extremely risky, but like I said, this is a Hooligan Division here. Risk is the business for these teams. What are you doing, lad? And he's risking everything. The remaining snotlings he's even using for extra screens just to tie up more of the Khemri team. And now this poor bugger's got to run for his life. And this is a Khemri team. They don't run. Ah, there we go. Solid hit. Does he survive? Yes, he does. And he heroically does manage to mock this one up. How about the second Snotling? Yes, he survives, and the dodge sidesteps. Suddenly, he's even closer to the ball carrier. Ah, this is his slightly cunning and elaborate scheme. Now he looks out there, he gets the one die hit. He got him down. But that might not have been the best thing. That does free the ogre up, and here he comes. Face gnome over. He's back in. How about you? He's keeping this one going. Oh, it's the strike 6 one. It's odd. He's all one dice. There's not push me, push you. Well, it's getting lucky here for the Khemri team. Suddenly, after all the punishment of the first half, it's now all pushes. Now he fails the breakaway. He's going to try that one more time. He makes it. And he comes. It's 2 dice. And again, only a push. But Khemri, not known for their agility. He's not dodging away from this. Here comes the stunty. He's got the one player marked. And now he's trying to return the favour. There's the one die hit. And he'll keep this one nice and contained. Khemri, you've got to find out a way out of this mess. Oh no, it's sidestep once again. And he's got him even closer. He makes it. It's the miracle play. Here's the blitz. 3 dice. It's only a push. He's got to re-roll that one. He got him. But he's still up. Can you get away? And suddenly, trailing, one Snotling can screen this one up. They can feel the excitement in this stadium. Neither team is giving away 1 dice. It's now becoming the 1 dice brawl on the front line. And finally, something had to break. And that might be all he needs. And he makes the second dodge. Incredibly, the Khemri have a dodging game. However, behind the scenes, there's another bell rung. But he's done his job. The ball's away. He's trapped in the near. Worst place you ever want to be trapped. Now, where's this young lad going? Look at the incredible risks being taken. It's everything mocked up. He makes the break tackle. This is why his team's got so many of these. He got him. He got him. And not the bounce he wants. But behind the scenes. Fails another one. This is intense. This is absolutely intense. There we go. Turn 12. Khemri being forced to dodge. So far, it's working. He gets the block. Well, he stunned that one. That will buy him some time. 3 dice still does not work. Meanwhile, on the side, this has now become a quick sideshow. He knows what he has to do. He's got to get this player back in the game. You cannot have him tied up. There's the skull. All these 1 die blocks. He's out of rerolls. There's a quick push. Well, it's not over till the fat Aveling dies. How about you? Here they come. He's got him. Onto the ball he goes. Khemri, not known for their ball handling skills. Well, you've been dead for that long. It doesn't surprise me. Well, he's freed another Snotling up, and that's another Tomb Guardian down and out for the count. Oh, he's lucky on the decay. You got to be. 5 regens failed. But he finally, 1 in 36, he blows the dodge. Say what you will, Nuffle completely is flying golf flags both ends out going, come here, Come here. You can score. You can score. Yeah, it's not happening. And finally, returning into the battle. He gets the critical push away. Oh, look at all this. It's absolute Iron Man editing as expected. It's one dice by the big ones. Does he risk it? It's another one die. It's only a push. He decides into the ball. He's got to get this going somewhere. And it's the worst place it could go. Failed dodge, finally. And this one, Miracle of Miracles, is back. This might be it. There's 2 rerolls left. The Ogre coach, they can almost smell the victory. Well, they can smell something. I'm expecting socks. And suddenly, it's a bonehead. Worst time. And suddenly, it's 2. Whew! He's lucky. It's only a stun the way this one is going. He's got it. The little bugger's got it. He's running for it. And unfortunately, he now finally trips trying to get to safety. There goes a precious reroll. 1 in 36 again. And he's dead. 2 deaths. Suddenly the Khemri are looking. They can actually get this thing. Complete nuffling. Both teams. Here's the Miracle Blitz away. It's a good hit. He's got him. Down he goes. Run, you fool, run. Instead, he decides, mark the... He one Ogre up. No! What are you doing? Get the ball. He gets a critical stun. And there he goes. He was thinking, get it with this player. Huge mistake. He misses. He totally misses the one little stunty player on the bloodstain. Clever disguise indeed. It's a complete mishap. Suddenly, waking up from face down. Here they all come. 2 dice. It's a push. He'll take it. Get off the ball. How about you? Now he's absolutely making sure. That was your mistake. This is the one who needed to pick up the ball. But here's the problem. Loner. This is why he didn't trust him. And the little bugger's got it. But it's only 2 turns. You're going to have to do some airtime, lad. Khemri now at 2. They're moving into position to intercept the thrown player. What a match! Who would have thought a scoreless battle would just be this intense? And again, going to town, strength 6. Oh, here we go. No! No! 1 in 9 twice! It's a bloody disaster! Utterly a disaster! And suddenly, Khemri, they can't score, but they can sure make this tough for the other team. And it's everything they've got. Oh no, here it is. Big hit. And he misses him. In fact, it's a horrible because it moves him into position to be thrown. Suddenly, it's a calculated mistake. Oh, this is it. Well, he's got that one. He's down. And finally, he gets him off the field. But it's a turn too late. Bell's rung. Look at the carnage. Just look at it. Back down the field. Here we go. It's the quick handoff. And there it is. Face gnome. And followed by second face gnome. Good lord. And he finally fails the last desperation play to get this one to work. 0-0. What intense excitement here from the Hooligan Division. This is definitely going to cause a huge shake-up here. Looking now forward, we're not going to have, very high-up teams. In fact, it looks like round 3 is going to be a big deciding. Well, next time, lads, nuffle, bless your dice.